Episode 2 of FLAWSOME is quite interesting, but it ended up making me angry. I mean, very, very, very angry. But you see, I just had to let this anger go because at least I smiled and I giggled and I learned a new word called Sangiovese.
And I have some bottles of Sangiovese in the car. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Start going back.
So weird, right? That made me laugh so hard. So I'm going to share the reasons why I got angry. But first, let me tell you what happened at the beginning of episode 2 of FLAWSOME.
Brings them together is their sisterhood.
The FLAWSOME girls went through a roller coaster of emotions. They experienced a little bit of victory, revenge, and a lot of betrayal. You see, these women were insulted by men and they were called incompetent in their jobs. Their eyes see shege, oh. Their eyes see pepper for this episode. Oh my goodness.
You are incompetent and worthless to me.
You are demoting me.
Oh, we are signing you, dear.
Poju, I am so tired.
Remember in episode 1 that Dolapo was exposed by Ronti on social media for convincing Senator Jubril's wife to debunk the rumors and allegations leveled up against her husband.
Ronti's blog just released a video of myself and Senator Jubril's wife, and it's not good. Guys, I have to go. Okay, Sarah.
You can catch up on the full backstory by clicking on the link on your screen or by watching the full movie on Showmax. So for episode 2, Dolapo had to meet with Senator Jubril and beg him. She had to beg him and ask for forgiveness concerning all that had happened, the leaked videos, the conversations that was leaked on social media by Ronti. But you see this man, he no gree oh. The man no gree at all. In fact, he showered her with red pepper insult, premium insult.
Incompetent and worthless to me. That is why I prefer dealing with men. Women will always talk. They talk too much.
I promise you, I will get to the bottom of this and I will sort it out.
By cooking up another juicy content that will rise to the top of the bottle.
You see, Dolapo begged Senator Jubril to give her 72 hours to solve this problem.
Please give me 72 hours to sort this out.
But my problem is that Dolapo barely had time to solve this problem in this episode. She simply called somebody to monitor Ronti and that was all. Guys, that was all for this episode. I expected more. I expected that she planned something big or a bigger way to deal with Ronti. Maybe get a bucket of grounded pepper to pour on this Ronti guy or something. But Dolapo did none of that. It seemed that she forgot about the problem and focused on her friend's problem.
I have a woman like you at home.
Good for you.
Dolapo helped Ramat to get bailed out of the prison. Dolapo also consoled Ifeyiwa for losing the position of CEO in her dad's tech company.
I can't believe you did that to me. I'm sorry. So sorry.
She also found out about Evie's boss and how Evie's boss behaved like an uncivilized cave woman.
Evie! Mrs. Tessa says you're still here to deliver the dress and her daughter's birthday party is today?
And that was all, guys. That was all Dolapo did in this episode. Well, I hope Dolapo does a lot more in episode 3. I hope she deals with who she's supposed to deal with in episode 3. I can't wait for that. And as for Evie, she has been promoted. Oh, she has been promoted from being an intern to being a personal assistant. Should I be happy for her or sad for her? Unfortunately, I am sad for her because this is our Oga Chai.
Few ground rules as my PA. People's impression of me starts with you. You have to be elegant, impeccable, just like me. Remember, breakfast at 10 o'clock, lunch at 1, and don't forget a box of mints in your office desk. Okay?
Okay. Mrs. Wickedness. We have heard you, ma'am. She has heard you. Abba.
Okay.
Evie was to deliver an outfit paid by Mr. Tessie for his daughter's birthday party, and so she got to the location only to be used as a waiter. Evie the Asanwa, Evie the pretty babe, she dey serve drink for 16-year-old ladies, 16-year-old girls. Although she was tipped by Mr. Tessie's ex-wife to do the job description did not just fit her criterion. Like, look at her beauty now. But you see, after she served the drinks, she walked up to Mr. Tessie and said this.
Hello, Mr. Tercy.
Hi.
The dress is in the other room. Wouldn't you like to see it for him?
You want me to see it before you leave?
Yeah.
Your job was to make sure that it was copacetic, yes? Your services were sought after because I thought you were competent. Unless you're telling me you're not, then I don't see the need why I should go and look at the dress before you leave.
That was rude.
Chai, shocker lo she beat. This shock is too much. Chai. At this point, I should have said Mr. Tessie lost his chance at dating Evie, but we never can tell. This is a movie now. It's not real life. Although he tried to make it up to her, but it just did not work.
You overpaid me for the dress.
The extra is for you.
I don't need your money. And this is for your wife.
Ex-wife.
Okay. You fancy her. Take the money, darling. You deserve it. I didn't do this for money. Run away from this one. He is a heartbreaker. Trust me, I would know. I was married to him for 19 years.
She doesn't mean what she's saying.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's very good for Mr. Tessie. He deserves it. The day is already bad for Evie, so she went home with frustration and poured her heart out to her boyfriend Poju. Poju the gambler. You remember now? The guy that loves gambling more than his girlfriend.
I'm tired of carrying everything by myself. I need you to help me. I need you to get a job, and I need you to support me, to support us.
Baby, I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. You do the fakes.
Aww, that's so sweet. This got Evie's heart. Kai! And her vexation no reach 30 minutes too. She ran back. She ran back to Poju. And Poju welcomed her with a big surprise.
Forever.
Surprise.
Ooh, there's more. Should I open it?
Absolutely.
Babe, red underwear again.
It's a lingerie. Sexy lingerie for a sexy girl like you. And I want you to wear it for Zaddy tonight.
But babe, why can't you buy me something that I can wear out? The one that people will see. Let me brag. Let me show my friends what you're doing for me.
Yimu. Yeah, they smell. But I like their romance, so they're kind of cute together. Well, as for Ramat, after she got back from home from prison, auntie no rest though. She started to clean the entire house. OCD. Now wow. She also wanted a live action from her husband in the night, but Uncle was clearly not in the mood.
Stop.
Udwak. Jeez, Udwak went back to sleep while Ramat could not sleep. She started thinking about Diamond again. The same Diamond that almost got her into trouble, prison trouble with Madam Rose. So Ramat took her car keys and she drove back to work that same night. She's so determined to help Diamond. Now the next morning, she met with a strange girl called Eve.
Are you blind? It was an accident. Gosh, let me help you. Do me a favor and step away from me, cat woman. You're Ramat Ekong.
Oh, you didn't know. Now you know. Would you get out? Get out, I beg.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was you.
Sorry, oh. Sorry for yourself. But you can tell us your story. We are listening.
I was raped by my boyfriend. Huh? He raped me. Let's go to my office. Help, Hassan! Help me, please. Don't let him find me. Please help me. Please.
Now this thing dey vex me oh. Now this thing dey vex me oh. Ah, which kind thing be this now? Which kind yeye be this now? Now so person dey faint just like that. Just like that. Like the actress, the director, scriptwriter, producer, they do not do well for this scene. They just pause and sign to the Gary of this movie. Like, this should not even be the cliffhanger at the end of the movie. This just irritated me now. Like, wetin be this? Well, as for Ifeinwa, the technology queen, the tech princess, she lost her position of CEO to Timmy Douglas and her mom approved of it. Such wickedness at its peak. Timmy Douglas also demoted Ifeinwa to a level below her current level.
We are signing you, dear.
This guy, this Timmy Douglas, is supposed to be a friend, a paddy. Can you see he has turned to an enemy? You know what annoyed me the most is that she still shook hand with this guy. Oh my gosh. Ifeinwa. Oh my goodness, you're supposed to bring out your wickedness at this point. You still shook hand with the devil. Now wow. Well, can Mr. Tessie and Evie date later in this movie? Would Ifeinwa eventually become the CEO of Zenko? Can Dolapo win Roti over this Senator Jubriu's case? We will be finding out all of these juicy details in episode 3 of season 1 of FLAWSOME. It's going to be an interesting one. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you click on the red subscription button to subscribe. Kindly check out my previous videos on FLAWSOME and other reality TV shows and movies. You would enjoy yourself while watching it. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking by, my dear friend. See you on my next video. Bye for now.